An ancient religious ritual. Yoga is a religious practice, boasting spiritual claims that cannot be verified. For this reason alone, it is dishonest to call it a science. Sivananda declares that, quote, "the fire of yoga burns all karmas," end quote. This is hardly a scientific idea, but it reveals the basic goal of all forms of yoga, to escape the wheel of reincarnation caused by karma. In fact, reaching the state of consciousness that yoga is designed to create is said to be the only way to escape the otherwise endless cycle of death and rebirth through reincarnation back into this life of suffering. Furthermore, in spite of the minimal variations added by individual franchisers, yoga has remained basically the same for thousands of years. On that count, also, it is a fraud to call any form of yoga a science. The proof of this fact is easily verified. Most books on yoga begin with a list of the succession of gurus from whom the author gained his knowledge. The dedication of Sivananda's book on Kundalini Yoga reads, quote, "Om, in memory of Patanjali Maharshi, Yogi Busunda, Sadasiva Brahman, Matsyendranath, Gorakhnath, Jesus Christ, Lord Krishna, and all other yogins who have expounded the science of yoga," end quote. Clearly, yoga is still practiced as the ancient rishis and yogis first developed and taught it thousands of years ago. One would certainly not include any of them in a list of the world's greatest scientists. There has been neither scientific verification nor scientific development in yoga over the many centuries since it was first invented. Nor can the fact that yoga is a religious ritual be denied. And to bring Jesus Christ into this long line of, quote, yogins who have expounded the science of yoga, end quote, is both blasphemy and fraud of the worst kind. But with the yogis, as with New Agers, it is perfectly legitimate to make up one's own meaning for any word and to fraudulently claim Christ's blessing for the prestige his name brings. This dishonesty then becomes the mindset of their followers as well. Chowdhury says yoga is a god that brings, quote, spiritualism into your life, end quote. Yet he patented and franchised his particular brand of this god. Clearly, he has his own invented meaning for the common word God, and certainly no knowledge of the true God, the creator of the universe. Those who involve themselves in yoga, wittingly or unwittingly, become followers of a false and destructive God. Again, this is hardly scientific.